Good morning, everyone. It is Mitchell, aka The Walker in Orlando, and welcome back over here to the Disney's Contemporary Resort here at Walt Disney World. We're coming over here for a couple reasons. One, we're having breakfast at Steakhouse 71, and secondly, we are doing something I haven't done. Actually, it's been a while since I've done it, but I've not done an official one. We are going fishing on Bay Lake. This is a late birthday gift for my dad, so all of us are out here. So Kayla, me, my dad, my mom, and my little sister, we're all gonna go fishing today. It's gonna be a lot of fun, but first we are getting breakfast at Steakhouse 71, but our fishing excursions are till 1:30. Breakfast is like at 11, so we have like an hour we're gonna have to kill between breakfast to fishing, but it'll be very exciting. So make sure you guys do hang out with us as we go on a fun fishing trip here at Disney World. Always good for me to note is talk about that if you ever come to the Contemporary for anything, make sure you do have that reservation, because they are very strict on parking. You can't just come over here to be like, well, I'm just gonna have food at the quick service, or I'm just doing this. No, you can't park here unless you have a dining reservation or you're staying on property. So also, did you see the article about the fact that the Contemporary is voted the ugliest building in Florida? Because I have many thoughts and opinions on that. I also liked how they redid the lobby here at the Contemporary, much more open, a lot more seating. But said we were heading to Steakhouse 71, which is in the place of where the Wave used to be, right here on the left, but themed after, like, because it is 1971 is when the park's all open. But I always love the pictures and everything of all the work being done. So here is the menu for breakfast, because even though we're here at, closer to lunch, they still have the breakfast menu because they run breakfast until, like, breakfast reservations till 11. Wake up calls. Of course, they have the refillable mimosa. I'm thinking about getting a latte, but I think I just want water. So here's that's what I got. Steak, very much happy. This is what I got last time, but you can actually swap out the fried egg for scrambled eggs instead. And then Kayla asked for one pancake, and she got two. I do love all the old classic pictures they've got. Like, they look at Goofy in the teacups, the Seven Dwarfs, and Snow White.
They look a little different people.
Yeah, and then here's another colorized of the teacups not covered, which I think non-covered teacups is the weirdest look to me. See, it's funny because right now they don't have this vehicle running, which is funny because I asked someone, they don't do that. But look, a steam train with Mickey in it. Roy doing the commencement speech. I love all these pictures. These are probably some of my favorite things. I love it. So once again, breakfast at Steakhouse 71 was fantastic. It's funny because I always keep saying how, I'm going to do better at food reviews and showing food, and all I show is menu or food, and I don't really show anything else. Like, I am horrible about that stuff. Like, I would love to show you guys more of it. I guess personally just because, like, I want to eat it, but also, like, I was with my family, I'm with my parents, sister, and with Kayla, so all that. So now we've got about an hour and 45 minutes till fishing. We were trying to get lunch. We couldn't get lunch reservations, so we ended up just getting breakfast as late as possible. So we're going to go over to the marina, double check, and I think then we're going to walk around a little bit and just check out some things before we go fishing. So here's kind of some prices if you come down to the rental, where you can come down, you can do the firework cruise, which starts at 10, which you can have up to 10, includes the driver. The guided bass fishing excursion, which actually is not ran by Disney, it's ran by the Take Me Fishing group, the third party that comes and does it. We actually got it actually had a good deal, but you have to call this number to do it, only 5 guests maximum, and then you can actually rent the pontoon boats. You can do $90 for 16 minutes, 10 guests maximum, but you only get it for an hour, which would be kind of fun though, because you can go around the park, so around the lake, and you can split it between like a few people. So I don't know, maybe something we'll consider doing at some point, of renting a pontoon boat and going around. But because it is a third party, we went over here to check in because, like, Kayla got a call from Disney about her firework cruise she did on Sunday, and then she didn't get anything for the fishing excursion, but that's because they said it's ran by a third party, so that's why. So Kayla's gonna go ahead and call the number that was on there to double check, make sure that everything is still good to go. If y'all want your fun fact of the day, so I gave you the one about how this has been voted the ugliest, like, building in Florida, but did you know that the original design concept was to have the Contemporary be able to take the rooms and physically remove them like a block, and then put in brand new ones like reservation, like a renovated room? But the problem was is when everything got put in, everything settled, they could no longer get the rooms out, so they just became permanent instead. Island, which actually I think they've gotten rid of most of the structures there and have let that go back to normal. Ooh.
Oh, I got it. I got it.
Yeah, girl.
Nice one.
I did it. That's like fish. Okay, go away.
Let's.
Hey, Mom.
You got it?
Oh! I got him on that. I got that on. I don't think he realizes that he has one. Ooh.
He's like, I'm gonna go under the door.
Look at this one, fish.
Yeah.
Even above the weeds, you got half a bottle over.
Ooh, there's one right there. There's one right there.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think he's heading. I think he's heading for yours.
There's pounds. That's it.
Yeah.
3.5.
Nice. Nice.
Oh, let's pull him. What am I doing? What am I doing? What am I doing? What am I doing?
Yeah. Hold. Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Gonna grab these. Excuse me. Get this guy and then that.
Oh.
You're good.
Oh, that's Kayla.
Real. Doing good. Real. Stop.
Hey,
Nice.
Look at you.
good job, Kayla.
Kayla caught a fish.
Told ya.
Yay.
What?
Baby fish.
Wow. Impressive.
She might need some help.
Okay.
Stop reeling.
Yep. Here. Well, in this spot, my mom caught 4, sister caught 3, Kayla caught 2, I caught 2. I think my dad caught 3 of them. So, but over there is the campgrounds, and we're actually moving because we were having in a little like water snake bird. Actually, was starting to cause issues because he was going after our bait, and he was our guide was saying that when they're little, like he was, they tend to be a little more aggressive. Whoa! This used to be river country right here. You can actually see where the dock was. This used to be all river country, and they actually demolished it because they were supposed to be building reflections, and then they didn't because it got canceled essentially after the pandemic. Can't really see much anymore of it because they demolished everything. For a long time they left everything, but then when the idea they were going to be building that new DVC resort, they demolished it. Well, we were over in that tall grass, which normally be a good spot for fishing, but nothing there, so off to another spot. We still got about 45 minutes of our excursion still left, so you can do 2 hours or 4 hours. And I mean, we've been pretty good. Like, Dad did catch one over here, but there was a lot of other ones that were just, they were biting, but nothing was taken, so he's gonna move to another spot, see if maybe we can catch a few more before it's time to call it. Also, there's Wilderness Lodge, which I still have to go over there to film a resort tour, so bear with me, I will go over there to do that. But if you kind of look at the front, it looks like a bear. Like a little face in it. It's supposed to be like a bear face.
No! Why did we keep biting?
There's another fish following.
What do you got?
Oh, it's too far.
Oh my word.
There is another fish following
Oh my
it.
god.
What the heck? If it's too close to the boat, will they not bite?
Oh, you got a little guy. Wait.
Oh, look at that.
Wait. Oh, yeah.
Somebody
Oh my
following.
god. It's tiny. Oh, yeah.
Good.
Yeah,
Stop. right at us. Look at you.
I miss a fish when I'm watching you, Kendall.
We got him.
I got fish.
Let's see it, Kendall.
He's got it.
Nice.
Skinny. Yeah, that one is
Yeah.
a little skinny for his length.
Sabi mo?
Oh, but come on. You get him? I did.
We're not back into the marina because we are done. So, but there's Bay Lake right there. Working our way back in. Alright, so now we are back on land, and our guide, fantastic. So 24 total fish. Kendall, my mom ended it with 7, Kendall had 5, I had 4, Kayla had 4, and then my dad had 4. So 24 total fish in the entire time we were out there. That was amazing. Like, that was a lot of fun. It's not required to it, but we did end up tipping our guide about $100 because we were in 3 different spots. First one, the only reason we left was because we had that annoying bird starting to bite at our minnows. We went to a second spot. Within 5 minutes, we only caught 1 fish there, and then he took us to the last spot, and we ended up getting there. My mom had the biggest fish at 3.5 pounds. I had a 3.25 pound fish. So, hopefully, I'll put in all the photos of everything we did or after this clip. So for a reward for being on the water for 2 hours was going up and getting treats and stuff. So I got this little s'mores monorail brownie, and then we got $22 worth of cookies, toffee, caramel, everything else. So it's been a few weeks since we did the fishing excursion. I completely forgot to do an outro, but overall, the fishing excursion was a ton of fun. Like, the fact that we caught like 20, I think we said the number was 24 fishes we caught in the span of 2 hours. And like I said, we did get a good deal on it, so it worked out really well for us. But for 5 people, for about, for $200, $300, this isn't too bad. So, and then we ended up going up and getting cupcakes and stuff. And I actually got a cupcake that actually got broken, so I got it for free. So it's kind of nice for that. But overall, it was like super fun time. Something unique, something different that we'd never done before, and all was fun. So kind of cool things to see at Disney outside of the theme park. So with all that being said, as we do head out from our fish excursion at Disney World, we'll see y'all next time.